Federal Statutes on Lexis Plus for the Intellectual Property Research course at Boston College Law School. If you know the citation to a statute, the quickest way to get there is to type or paste the citation in the search bar. 17 U.S.C. Section 101 is the first section of Title 17, Copyrights. When you use a code, you often need to read more than one section to fully understand what the code says. The heading of this document contains links to an outline of the U.S. Code Service that can take you directly to Title 17 or Title 17 Chapter 1, Subject Matter and Scope of Copyright, if you need a big picture. Click on Table of Contents on the left for a useful view of the statute in context. This allows you to see the headings of the surrounding code sections while reading the text of this section, so you can easily see and link to which other sections you may need to read to make sense of this section. The vertical bar on the left helps you navigate quickly to other parts of this document. For example, if we select History, we jump down to the references to the public laws that enacted and amended this code section. Find relevant cases using Notes to Decisions. Statutes mean what they say, but more than that, they mean what a court says they mean. When you are asked if a particular statute applies in a particular situation, you aren't being asked to speculate. You're being asked to research the case law that interprets and applies the statute. Notes to Decisions begins with an outline of the legal topics within which editors chose cases interpreting this code section. Click on an arrow down to move to the actual notes that will lead you to selected interpretive cases on this topic. Shepherds for Statutes is a tool on Lexis that can help you identify and navigate all documents on Lexis that could affect the interpretation or validity of a statute. When a document is added to Lexis, it is searched for citations. When the search program finds a statutory citation, it adds a reference to that new document in the Shepherds display for that statute. Documents are included as either citing decisions or other citing sources. These references can be accessed through the Citing Decisions and Other Citing Sources tabs at the top of the document, or by using the Shepherdized Document button from the Info tab on the right. Citing cases can be narrowed by analysis, court, publication status, or timeline, and you can also run a Boolean search within the Shepherds results set once you get down to a manageable number of cases. Editors examine cases citing the statute to determine if the case provides negative, positive, or neutral analysis of the statute, or if the statute is merely cited by the case. Shepherds gives you the option of sorting your results by analysis, length of discussion, court level, or date, and you can have more or less information on the page as you review your results. A particularly useful feature of Shepherds is the link that allows the researcher to restrict results to subsection reports by specific court citation. Shepherds identifies all decisions and other citing references that have cited to a statute by a particular subsection exactly as cited by the court. This feature is unique to Shepherds on Lexis. For example, we can request to see the 89 documents that have cited to 17 U.S.C. Section 101 for the definition of computer program. The 80 cases listed here mention this particular subsection of this statute. The other 9 citing sources for this subsection are all law review articles, but this section also includes citing treatises and court documents if there are any. If there is negative treatment of a statute, as there is for 15 U.S.C. 1052, Shepherds displays a warning button above the words "Shepherdize this document" in the Info tab next to the text of the code section. This Shepherds display, sorted in analysis order, shows us the U.S. Supreme Court case holding the statute unconstitutional in part. The analysis box at left indicates that this statute has been ruled unconstitutional by 3 cases and unconstitutional in part by 2 cases. We can narrow by analysis by clicking on the analysis we want to limit to. Shepherds alerts us to pending litigation that could possibly end the statute with a yield sign. If you don't know the citation to a statute you are looking for, Lexis has a United States Code Service index that can be accessed by typing USC in the search bar. Click on the USCS index when it appears below the search bar. There's also a USCS Popular Names table to locate law through its popular name, and a USCS Statutes at Large table that tells where session laws have been added to the code. These are found under Statutes and Legislation Codes. If you need to run a full-text search to find a statute, consider running an advanced search. The advanced search screen allows you to restrict terms to particular segments or fields within the document. The segment examples help you identify the segment you want to search. One very useful segment in code searching is the unannotated segment, which allows you to search the text of the statute itself without also searching the terms used only in case notes.